Hello, everybody. Hey, y'all. I'm here, hand pink waving. Hand pink waving. Hey, Miss Anita Swift. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Marilyn. Let me put my banner up. Just going on my other laptop to make sure I catch y'all. Make sure y'all like the video. Hey, Angie. Hey, Tennessee girl. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, DC. Oh, let me go up a little bit. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Miss Mary. Oh, I just episode again and noted that when Marcel said he hasn't cheated. Marcel said that's what. Didn't he? Didn't he? And Marcel suddenly shook his head, not to right. Hey, Carolyn. That always speak to you. Hey, Liddell. Hey, Angie. Y'all know y'all better hit that like button. Hey, Tennessee girl. Hey, Esther. Hey, it's AJ. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Miss B. Hey, Cricket. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Angela. Hey, Olivia. Hey, Monica. I had to look at that name again, Monica. Hey, Naja. Hey, Geneva. Hey, Sexy Canine 215. One second, guys. Hey, Tick Tree. Did I say that right? Tick Tree. Hey, Miss Anita. Oh, you forgot about me, but hey, Miss Juicy baby. Hey, it's Taylor. Hey, the soul of the matter. Hey, Bronx girl. Hey, Gwen. Hey, Heidi stuff. Ow. Y'all, I'm not fooling with y'all today. Oh, I missed some people up here. Hey, Andrina. Or Adrian. Sorry. Did I get Angela Nelson? Hey, Angela. Hey, Patricia T. Hey, Olivia. Oh, just Tiger. Okay. Googling this two-step notification mess. Okay. Okay, we got the crew in here. We got the crew. Let me see where I messed up. Tiger. Hey, brown skin girl. Hey, sis. Hey, Terry.
Huh?
Y'all, these computers that be talking about to have me run up out of here. It wasn't a computer, it was my phone. Siri, no, I don't be using her. I with Alexa. Okay. Hey, drop the mic. Hey, sis. Hey, Rally. The Beeee-Ginnn. Okay, from the Beeee-Ginnn. How you know about Harry from Love After Lockup? Harry said India was with him from the Beeee-Ginnn. Who out here watch Love After Lockup? Because I want to do a review on it. This season is good. Hey, Joyce Miles. I got my water. I don't think I ate today. Yes, I did. I ate some pineapples. My favorite auntie loved pineapples. Her daughter caught on to her, though. I don't think the pineapples, I don't think I should be drinking yet. Hey, Alf, MC. Right, Friday. Yeah, Friday. Yeah, right. I'm sick of it. I got to work this weekend. I was off today. Hey, Jazzy J. Don't get me started, brown skin. You already know how I am. Hey, Miss Linda. What's the thing on subscriber only when y'all came up in here? Let me know. Y'all hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Of course, I know y'all here cooking. Let me hit the like button. Okay. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Willette. Hey, Tamara. Hey, Melissa. Y'all know I be forgetting what I asked. Hey, Sasha. Hey, Robin. Hey, Avis. Cookie. Now, enough is enough. Go on. She's so messy. Hey, Miss B. I used to. I haven't watched the current season. Miss B, the current season is good. Like, you know how, like, the last couple of seasons, I would say, like, they just been like a bunch of made up mess. Love during lockup was good. And now is this love after lockup, right? You know they switched. They had the love during lockup, love after lockup, and then life after lockup. It's good. Hey, Robin. through all these people that Geneva. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. What time is it? We about to get into the mess. It's not? Okay, let me fix that right now. Hey, little me to me. Hey, pretty brown eyes. We got a giveaway too today, y'all. Is it on subscriber mode now? Okay, it should be on subscriber mode now. Cookie said it's her time to crush. Y'all, Cookie trying to take over my channel. I don't know if y'all noticed that or not. Hey, Marilyn. Let me see if I missed. Hey, Neva. Hey, JMB Signatures. Hey, Kim. Hey, Tay, I don't watch Love After Lockup, but I'll be glad to watch your review because keeping up with the hosts and have my friends subscribe. Man, that was crazy the other day, wasn't it? That was, when I tell y'all, YouTube was off the chain the other day. Hey, Reasons and Why. Y'all like the video before the Mars attack. Hey, Austin. Hey, Sandra. Hey, I don't need nothing from your dusty ass. Hey, Misty Love. Did I say hi to Pretty Brown Eyes? Hey, girl. Hey, Sasha Welch. We got 2 Sashas in the chat. Esther, Misty. Don't be stingy with them likes. Tell them, get them together. Y'all know your girl need to get in the algorithm. Look out for me one time. Hey, Gwen. Hey, Charlene. Somebody mama, 1976. Hey. Hey, Charlene. Woo. What's the temperature down there in West Palm Beach? Because it's cold up here. That's the only temperature we got up here. Frostbite or scalding hot. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Miss Eda. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Gwen, we about to get into this episode. Hey, Miss Renee. I think I'm down at the bottom. Okay, good. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let me pull up my notes. Okay. So, make sure everybody can still see you, girl. Hey, Doreen. You know what? I'm gonna look at the notes on my phone. Unless I have to show you something, show y'all something. I'll just pull that up. So it all starts when they were all, telling what they was doing. Mel and Martell, of course, was in residential real estate and building custom homes. Right, Esther. You know that's how it is in Michigan. Oh, sorry. Let me get to these notes. So so they telling them what they do. Marceau and Tisha do commercial real estate, and Tisha is an at-home mom. Mel, Kimmy and Maurice come up. Maurice says he does credit repair, and Kimmy says she does real estate. I wonder why in the first season she didn't say that she was, well, in the introduction, she didn't say she was a nurse also. Maybe they was just going off like saying that doing the real estate stuff because the show was supposed to be based around real estate. Martell says that he was raised in Huntsville. Mel said that she was there since 2004. Martell made her stay there. Yeah, my notes look a little funny. Oh, so after they do like the initial introduction, I don't know what the producers asked Tisha and Marceau, but they instantly was like, Marceau was like, yeah, I can't see myself being Martell. And Tisha was like, yeah, and I can't see myself being Melody. And she was just like, Melody is very good at being Melody. So like you can tell that it was some type of tension already in the works of them. Like today we know that they said like before the show started, they had stopped speaking for about a year. So we know that they pretty much had some type of discord before the show even started. So with them coming back to the show, now seeing it, you can tell that they all was feeling some type of way about each other. Like Mel and Martell was throwing shade at the Scotts. The Scotts was throwing shade at them. Like the shade was going everywhere. Same year she loaned him money for school. Right. That's why he wanted him to stay. Hey, Tramiel. That's why he wanted her to stay, to help his little bum self out. Hey, Mary White. So they go into that, and it's funny that they said that they didn't want to be Mel and Martell, because to date, it looks like that's exactly what they want. They want to be a power couple, and they are not. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button, because we have a giveaway courtesy of Aunt Ann. Okay, it was so sweet of her to do a giveaway. She said a sub gave her some money and told her to spend some of it on, one of her subscribers, and she chose to give it to me so I could do a giveaway on my live. Ain't that sweet? Y'all go check out Aunt Ann's channel. She is so sweet. She said she's been blessed this week, and she just want to pass the blessings around. How sweet can you get? Especially with all the mess that she done been through this week. That's so nice of her. Hey, ADR. So then they go into Mel and Martell with the kids. They're home. Mel look like she's doing some paperwork or something on the table. The kids come in. They are so little and cute. Oh, they are so little and cute. Hey, Laquita. I'm just trying to catch a couple people if I didn't get anybody. Hey, Bronx girl. Yeah, Ann is so sweet and will cuss you out in a New York minute, okay? Hey, Malcolmima. Hey, LB. I hope that don't mean LeBerick. Hey, Renita. Yeah, so they go. So Martell walks Mel outside, and they are talking about. Martell said, "Oh, before you go, I want to show you these two lots that I found." So he shows her the property. She says, "That's look good," and she was like, "Well, maybe we should use that for the combat group." Martell is like, "No, and no." He wasn't with it. He was not with it. But we've seen on that behind the scenes that they had did like a couple years later. Brown Skin showed it on her page last night on the video she did last night. Go ahead and watch that video when we finish here. Well, I think Brown Skin going live today, so watch it later on today. But she had a clip in there for when they was saying, like, you know, that they were on the same page. Martell said no to the combat group. They was going to get out of it. Then when they get there in front of the group, in front of everybody, he switched up on her. Hey, Pamela Parker. Brown Skin did a good job with giving a breakdown of all the disrespect to Martell. I'm surprised she was able to fit most of it in one video, but she did magic. Hey, Olivia. Yeah, I seen her with her lip balm with the crayons that look like crayons. I might show it later on today. But I gotta get up out of here, y'all. I gotta get out of here, y'all. Y'all so messy. I ain't telling y'all where I'm going. I know one thing, I'm going to get something to eat. So Mel goes into the initial reason, like why they did the combat group and stuff like that. What was the premise behind the combat group is for them to build up North Huntsville and stuff like that. Martell was still like, I don't know about that. Like, we'll see. So I'm not answering that. Y'all so nosy. I'm not telling y'all nothing. Angela Nelson, I hope that Gamble is Miss Linda's last name. I hope you're speaking to Miss Linda. Taz giveaway will be Vegas. Dressed in disguise. Said, I know I can double this one. You know what, ADR, you about to get put out of the chat. My y'all so messy, but y'all want me to double them earnings? Oh Lord, hey Nikki D. Why y'all tater tots so messy? Huh? That's gonna be the trivia question. And ain't none of y'all gonna guess. I can't tell y'all my business either. Hey, Karen. Thank you. Thank you, DP. They so messy. They know he paying for dinner. Right. I'm gonna put that 50 on that Huntsville trip, okay? And see if Mel get any more brisket. Let me stop for the millimeters come after me. I'm just kidding, guys. Just kidding. So anyway, back to the story. So Mel leaves, and then they show Kimmy and Maurice. They introduce themselves again as a bum and Kimmy as a realtor. And they're sitting there at the office eating or whatever. Hey, Dominique. And hey, Dee, I didn't say hi to you. It was DC I spoke to. And they said that Kimmy, they was talking about their little wedding plans and stuff like that. Kimmy said they were getting married. She was Kimmy Grant, soon to be Scott. She was so damn happy, y'all. I bet she ain't that happy no damn more. Maybe she is. Who knows? But she goes into saying this, whatever she got to say about that. And then Mel calls Maurice. I don't know why she didn't call Kimmy, but as soon as Maurice said it was Mel, Kimmy instantly had an attitude. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, because I'm like, from looking at this from season 1, Kimmy didn't like Mel. And I know that Brown Skin did a video explaining like some of the things that she felt like the reason why Kimmy felt the way about Mel, because Tisha probably was in her ear telling her different stuff about Mel. But I think that it could be that too. But just like now, how Kimmy had kind of switched up on her, I'm thinking that Kimmy never really did like her. And I think that Kimmy like tolerated her. I feel like I think Mel gets on Kimmy's nerves. I think it's because she's a young, vibrant thing. And not all like that, but in that first season, Kimmy did look, I ain't gonna say she looked it through, but she don't look like the little fine one that we see now. Okay? She didn't got her little groove back. She did an old Benjamin Button on us, because she looks Marco Mina want to put you out the chat too. She looked at, she looked at older. Like, she looked at her age then. Well, she might not have looked at her age. She looked at older. I'll say that. You can tell back in the first season that she was older than Maurice. Now you may not be able to tell as much, but back then she looked at her age, or very close to it. Mel asked Maurice about, they was thinking about a comeback group meeting. Mel says that Martell found these plots and this and that. The whole time Kimmy like, Kimmy, calm your ass down. Why you just didn't bust up and say no since y'all was on speakerphone? Instead of sitting there in the background like a little slick coward. Like, I think it was Drop the Mic that was saying that she felt like Kimmy was behind that stuff with Shrek Scott. And I do too. And there's a lot of people said that. And I think he said it on Diva's channel. So I don't understand what's going on with that. But I feel like Kimmy has always low-key had an issue with Mel. And I think it's because Mel was doing better than her at a younger age. And she's probably down there Mel's mother age. So I think that's what it could have been. Even though she had money, I think she felt like Mel just had it all. I just think that. I don't think Kimmy cared for her like that. So I don't know. What y'all think? Right. They showed old millionaire typing and working. Looking like a linebacker. Angie, I'm not about to get you started. What you say? You ain't like her from the beginning. Okay. Hey, Queen Jaja. Yeah, we're going to talk about that in a minute. So Maurice says, okay, he's pretty sure Kimmy's gonna, want to come or whatever. Even though Kimmy about to end it all. I said, Kimmy, you ought to be ashamed of yourself acting like that. Boss up and be a woman and say something. I don't want to come. I'm not coming. I'm not dealing with that mess. Because Martell was saying to Melanie, like, look, we didn't had a year of all this stuff. Nothing has happened. No progress. I know it's progress. But I don't know if y'all watched Black Ink Crew when Don was saying something about him and Ashley getting back together. He was like, we got to do the progress. We're going to go ahead and progress. I'm like, progress? Anyway, so yeah. So they go ahead and they move on from that. Kimmy don't like Mel. So then they go on to Maurice and Marceau and Kim and Tisha. They go to Marceau and Tisha. And I think I said on the live like last week or something like that I feel like Tisha looked better in her natural state when the show first came on. I'm gonna agree that Tisha looked better without makeup in the first season. Tisha looked real homely. All they glow ups is real. That's all I can say. They glow ups is real. And y'all, I know I ain't no beauty queen, but I know I'm fine. But I'm just saying. I just don't like Tisha, y'all. And she ugly to me inside and out. When she have her makeup on, she do look good though. Hey, Pacino Rules. Hey, Miss Pris. Is it Prissy? Pris 49. Hey. Yeah, so yeah, Kim do look refreshed now. Yes, the Benjamin Button. Okay. So yeah, I just think that yeah, Tisha looked real homely back then. And Marceau said she looked through too when he seen her, when he was, I guess, trying to talk to her. Said she looked through clothes and shoes and stuff was through. I don't know why when her mama stole everything that wasn't nailed down, allegedly. Okay. So I don't know. So they're talking. He says that they got roles in their marriage, and that's the way he likes it. He chose to work outside the home, and Tisha chose to breastfeed. Now I want to know why the hell he couldn't breastfeed. Because from this first scene, from the first season, his boobs was bigger than Tisha's. So why couldn't you breastfeed or help breastfeed them kids? You don't want to do nothing for them kids. And I'm going to talk about that at the end. Sorry, tell. So then Marceau and Tisha goes into how Mel and Martell like backstab them, and they want to have a comeback group meeting, and how they backstab them with the land, and they are tripped and they need to watch them and all that type of stuff. But Tisha said she was willing to go ahead and do it. Tisha just wanted to get the hell out their house. Any reason she can get out that house, that's what she was trying to do. She ain't give a damn about no damn comeback group. As long as she can step foot on U.S. soil and not in that damn carpet house, she was ready for it. Okay? She probably had to have other people carpool for the kids to even get to damn school. Marceau wouldn't let her out that damn house. Looking all pitiful. I have to talk to you about something. So she go up talking about some, she was thinking about her real estate license and stuff like that, and that she could do it part-time, and all this type of stuff. And Marcel was like, and no. So she was like, well, I was thinking that, you know, I could do that part time. He was like, who gonna deal with them kids? Well, I was don't think about nothing. It ain't happening. Well, Marcel, well, I don't even understand why I even had to get a degree and did a license. And that's waste of money. He said, I thought it was for fun. And that's when I would have slapped the hell out of him. Actually, she should have rolled that dish towel up. You know how they pop each other with them towels. You know them suckers hurt. If the person know what they doing, they'll sting your ass like a bee. I can't take it. So they go on to talk about that. She hurt. Then she get up and trot off like a kid. Like she had to ask her daddy, could she go outside and play? Or like, remember when Thelma tried to get that job on Good Times and James was like, I said no. She was so damn hurt. I said, wow. So what's happening? Backstab Wonderland. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about the little land deal. So they all meet up. Marcel says in his confessional that they was coming together. They formed a comeback group to do the land, the 47 acres. I mean, they find land to build homes and businesses and stuff like that on. So he said that he found this land across from this community in North Huntsville. It was 47 acres. That would have been a perfect spot for them to start building on. So he said that they, you know, all talked about it, this and that. He said Mel and Martell said no to it. They didn't want to do it. And then he says that one day Martell come into the office, and that's at the time when they both had scope. Martell come into the office and then says that they're about to close on that property. So he felt like they backstabbed them. Martell and Mel said that Marcel found the land. They thought it was perfect. They go to, he said they had a year worth of meetings, nothing accomplished. Him and Mel pulled the trigger and went and just purchased the land. Mel said if they hadn't purchased the land, like that land wasn't going to sit there for too long. The way that development was going in that time, they like, you know, that land wasn't going to sit there for too long. So they had to pull the trigger and they bought it before somebody else could. So she said that they all felt like since they were buying the land that they somehow betrayed them and went behind their back when they said all they really was trying to do is get the land. So when they all meet up at the property, at the two lots that Martell found, the Scots are late. Then Tisha and Marcel come, and Mel like, is Kimmy and Maurice coming? So he's like, well, he probably had to talk Kimmy into coming. And I remember Kimmy saying on DJ Richie Sky that she was the first person to pull out of the comeback group. So maybe she was. So, hey, Joanne. So then he says, Mel and Martell bought the acres, Joanne. So then Kimmy and Maurice come and they're talking. So Kimmy got an attitude. So they was saying about the acres. And Kimmy says in her confessional to Maurice that if they're going to proceed, they need to do transparency. And that's one thing that is always with the comeback group and with Mel and Martell, is always a lack of transparency. So she says that something, Martell says, well, this is what happened. Like, we pulled the trigger and bought the land because nobody was making any moves. We couldn't agree on nothing. We couldn't come to terms. So we just bought the land to get it so that, other people wouldn't get it. So, and they had a problem with it. So Maurice said, Marceau found the land. He found the person that can do the financing for it. But was he able to finance it? That's the big question. What do you want, a finder's fee? So then, and Marceau jumps in and was like, yeah, so I did all the work. I prepared all the food, and it seemed like y'all just ate without me. So let me tell y'all about them. Because what I feel is going on with this is that, because, okay, wait, Martell said that he asked Kimmy, do you want to be the realtor for this land that we about to purchase? And she said, well, how y'all gonna do that and go behind their back? Y'all, do they know? He said, all you said was okay. She said, no, you didn't. She said, I said, do they know? How you gonna go behind their back? And you said, I'm gonna tell them. I am gonna tell them. So Kimmy said, you a bald-faced lie to Martell. So right there, y'all know he a liar. But now all of a sudden, y'all believe everything he said. He's such a good guy. But Kimmy wasn't playing with him then. So he says, Martell says, well, y'all wasn't doing anything. Kimmy's like, but y'all went behind our back. With the Scotts, I feel like it wasn't even about the land being purchased. It was just that Martell and Mel purchased it. They would have rather somebody else bought the land from under them and just did whatever they wanted to do with all that land instead of the host buying the land. They knew they didn't have no money for it. They couldn't even add Maurice and Marceau's name on the paperwork for the comeback group when they got the stuff together. So how was it that you're mad that they purchased the land that y'all didn't have the resources to do? And with Martell saying that even if he called Kimmy about being a realtor, to me, that don't signify that they were trying to be sneaky and go behind their back, because you with Maurice. So of course you're going to tell him or whatever the case may be. And not all like that. It might have been nice for them to tell them that they were going to buy it, but they didn't have to. It was not a necessity. You know what I'm saying? It would have been a nice little courtesy to say, hey, we're going to go ahead and buy it, whatever the case may be. But it's their money. They ain't got to agree or come together and get no kind of approval from y'all for them to make no money moves or make the deal. They bought the land and still wanted to do the comeback group with y'all. So I think they probably also was mad because if they own the land, they will be getting the majority of whatever profits that will come off of it, because they will be getting a piece for building on the land because they owned it, and from whatever they was going to do with the group. So I think that the Scots are just logged down, and like they keep saying about, oh, they bought it from under us, and no, you didn't have the money to buy it. Y'all never said that y'all had the money to go ahead and buy it. So y'all would have just rather it just sat there and let some other people come in and get it and then build all the homes on and sell and make all the money. instead of Mel and Martell making a little bit extra money since they had the money to even buy it or the credit to secure it. So I don't get that. I don't understand why they were so mad about that. So they go into the spiel about whatever they're going to do with the land. And then they say, you know, who all for, they take a tally of who all for remaining in the comeback group. Mel and Martell, they say, yeah. Marceau says, yeah. Maurice like, yes. Him and Marceau was so hyped now to do it, because now they thinking they ain't about to have to come out of pocket to do nothing. They can scam. They want to get back in it so they can scam Tisha, Kimmy, Mel, and Martell. Because at the end of the day, they still wasn't ready to have their name put on anything. And they still never gave a reason why it was only going to be 4 signatures on the paperwork and not 6. But they the ones got the most problems and the most mouth. So, Marceau says, okay, we in. So Tisha like, well, y'all didn't ask me. Mel like, Tisha, are you in? Marceau like, when I say I'm in, she in. So Tisha's like, he's not my boss. Guy is my boss. Now, present day, she talking about how much he her leader. Child, please. So anyway, they go through that or whatever. So they're, you know, they had a little scuffle. They mad. Kimmy hesitant, but she eventually agrees with it. So I still want to know, like, what was the change with Kimmy being hesitant then to after when Mel said that she wanted out? Kimmy was ready to, like, Kimmy was like basically begging her to get in. I want to know what the hell they had up their sleeve. They had something up their sleeve. They was going to do some type of takedown. That's what they planned on doing, I believe. I don't went past all my notes. I'm just trying to find the rest of the notes. So then Mel and Martell, well, Mel is at the office and she acting like she's doing work or whatever. And then she's calling Martell, calling him. His phone going to voicemail. Then he pulled his turtle dove looking ass up and come in like she ain't just called him a million times. So she's like, I just was calling you. He like, yeah, I was in meetings. So you ain't think to call her when you was on your way up to that office? When you finish your meeting? You just gonna pop in there? I cannot stand Martell. So with the way that Mel was questioning him, right then you can tell that infidelity had been a part of their marriage and that he knew better, right? He was trying to act like he was so damn irritated, trying to make up stuff, stuttering. I had to open the door to the car and I got in, I started it up, and after that meeting, and she like, and what else? He like, and I think I was blinking twice before the light changed. She like, mother, answer that damn phone next time I call, or I'm gonna tear your ass up. He's like, I mean, Mel, it's not like that all the time. I'm just lying. Just lying. I can't take them. So Mel was cutting into him and stuff like that. Like, when I call you, I'm your wife. When I call you, answer that damn phone. So he goes with all this mess about whatever he wasn't doing. Because she was like, that's a what, hour conversation? What else you got, homie? So they talk about that. He tell her to quit tripping or whatever the case may be. So then the next thing they get to is when they go over to Kimmy and Maurice's house. And Kimmy and Maurice them got a nice house. They had a nice house too. Mel and Martell had a real nice house, and Kimmy them had a nice house. Tisha them house looked at nice then, because I think they was in some townhomes or something like that. It definitely looks better than the shack that they call a home today. And this show, after that season, that's when Marceau said that they wanted to downsize from one of their rental properties so that they could, save up to buy this house or whatever, or until they buy this house, had a house built. MJ just turned 16. It looked like he was a newborn infant when the show first started. So what kid's gonna be in this big house y'all building? Who gonna be in there? The ancestors or y'all great grandkids? Because it's giving nothing. Y'all just now starting to move stuff around on the land that y'all bought second season. Or maybe y'all bought it that season. I'm not sure, but it looked like a food and y'all a food. So Kimmy is Kimmy's cook or whatever. That food looked good. I ain't gonna even lie. Martell and Mel come separately, and when Martell come in, he said he had went to a funeral of his uncle or something like that. So they was like, well, why Mel didn't come? Why they made a big deal out of that? I don't know. So they like, oh, what's going on? Like they could not wait. Kimmy and Tisha. Especially Tisha. Tisha looked at like Christmas morning. What? You didn't go to the funeral with her? Wow, what's going on? What's the tea? If you're concerned about something your friends might be going through, you don't say what's the tea to them because it ain't no damn tea. You're supposed to be concerned. I don't know. Tisha looks like a damn Billy Goat Gruff. And Marceau looks like damn Chill Will. Y'all know that penguin on Looney Tunes? I can't take them. So the guys, the male, like, no, I just didn't go, whatever the case may be. So Martell and the guys go outside. So that's what Marceau was telling them that, hey, Cat's Hobby Corner. Marceau was telling them that Tisha was talking about this real estate stuff and he ain't feeling it and this and that. And he was like, she gonna tell me that she feels like a single mom. Oh, before he said that, he was like, he asked Martell, like, everything going good? Everything going good or whatever. And he was like, yeah, me and Mel cool, the house cool, the kids cool, everything is good. So that's when Kimmy and Maurice was in a confessional, and Kimmy was like, what I don't like about Mel and Martell is they always act like the perfect couple. And they not. But I guess nobody is. But when I'm talking to them, I never get that it's genuine. And I found that funny that she was saying that because when Mel started talking about Martell's infidelities on the show, all y'all had a problem with it. All y'all shunned her for talking about that and saying, oh, she should have talked about that. She brought that up. Ain't that genuine? Ain't that her damn life, Kimmy? Ain't that her showing that they're not perfect? As you say they weren't? That's the whole thing. When people even say, the viewers say stuff like, Mel, y'all think Mel perfect. She not perfect. We know she's not fucking perfect. We know that. We know she's not perfect because, for one, you're saying this in a time where she's showing an imperfection. When she has done something that is not perfect, that is flawed. So what is the reason for saying that she's not perfect? You think she's perfect. We know she's not perfect. So with Kimmy saying that, I just found that odd that she was saying that But when Mel's showing that they're not perfect, all of y'all got a problem with her. So anyway, so Martell is like, everything good. We had, whatever. So Marcel says something about not cheating. What? And Martell say, that's a lie. Marcel was like this. And Martell was like, oh. Like he forgot they was on camera. Y'all know how he like to slick and throw people in with him. So then he say teacher was saying that she feel like a single parent. And Martell was like, and I agree with her. So Maurice was like, you agree with her? He was like, yeah, you need to find time to spend with your damn family. And he said, like my mom had a boyfriend when we were growing up for 17 years. And he said, but he worked, he was a provider, but he never like took us to games or anything like that. He never took us to games. He never, came to any of my games or nothing like that. So Marcel says, well, would you rather him be able to feed you or come to your games? Martell said, I would rather both of them happen, because as a father, you can do both. You can provide for your family, and you can also, hey Vanessa, you can also take your kids out to games, activities, and be there for them at games and different activities too. And Marceau said, and what do you get? What satisfaction do you get out of that? What? Marceau, don't ever say that Tisha is not that she feel like a single mother, and you saying it like it's not true. If you don't want to with them kids, just say that. What do you mean? What satisfaction you get out of that? Martell said, knowing that you provided for your family and they're happy. I guess that's the satisfaction I get from it. Y'all, Martell was acting like he had some sense. You see how different he is when he with Mel and when he wasn't. You can tell the difference. He had his little jerkish moments, but you can see the difference in him now that he's not with Mel than how he was when he was with Mel. He enjoyed being a father. Marceau did not. And whether if Martell enjoyed being a father or not, he enjoyed the illusion and the satisfaction that he got from people saying that he was a good father. That's why he's fighting so hard to try to prove that now, that we know he ain't but old saber-tooth tiger. But anyway, yeah, so Kimmy come out and say that the food is done or whatever, they go in, and she like, Marceau, can you put this on the table? He like, what is I can't mess up the food. He says in the confessional, I guess I'm used to traditional roles where the man go out and provide, and the woman stay in the house and take care of the household. So that means you can't take a damn plate from the kitchen to the damn table. Provide transportation for that food to get from the kitchen to the damn table. And how did you grow up like that? Because word on the street is your mom very much so was absent. And y'all was living pillar to damn post. While she went to go stay on campus after having 8 damn kids. Where the tradition come from? Your daddy and his girlfriend or something? Because where did this tradition come from? Because that's what Kimmy was in the house telling Tisha and Mel when they was in there talking. And she said, hey, Slick. And she said that what she told Marceau about the working as a realtor and stuff part-time. And he said he thought she was getting it for fun. Mel was just like, Tisha, we don't want to hear this. You already know what's up with your husband. And that's what Mel was like. I couldn't be married to anybody like Marceau because he is condescending, controlling, and he is fine with his woman being in his shadow. And I'm not with that. In the shadow, he don't want nothing from Tisha but her hand. And that's to sign off on different paperwork and stuff that he want to put in her damn name. That's it. That's what I gather from it. And so they get to the table. They all talking. And they talking. And Kimmy, again, was like, Mel just throws, has the most, what did she call the questions? Something she said about her confrontational questions or something like that. And she was like, they'll have you leaving separately. Why? Because Mel be want to talk about them guys cheating. And y'all don't be wanting to hear it. So, you crazy. So, Mel said she got a question. So they all looking like, oh, I hope she remember these cameras here. So she asked Kimmy and Maurice. She was like, since y'all, been together forever. I said, Mel over here throwing shade. She even said something about Kimmy age or something about the way she talks to them. She act like she their mother. She like, who says you a bald-faced lie? Yo, mammy. So anyway, so Maurice says it took him long to propose to Kimmy because why rush eternity? If you know you're going to be with someone forever, why rush it? If you know you're going to be with somebody forever, then what the hell you waiting on? Because the end could be near. You don't know the day the end gonna be near, so why not go ahead and get married until y'all eternity ends? So Marceau says, Maurice, is that your nice way of saying that you kicked the can until you felt like proposing? And he was like, no, I was waiting on the other shoe to drop. I was waiting. I couldn't see her. She was too real. It was too real. It was too good to be true. Let's move on. Because Kimmy, I know you not sitting your bucket head ass sitting there thinking that shit was cute. Because it was not. So they go on to that. Then Mel asks Tisha and Marceau, about the gender roles and stuff that they play and everything like that. And if they Tisha said how does that work with that contribute to how long they've been married? So Marceau says yes, or whatever the case may be. But Tisha says that's not what she had planned when she got married. That wasn't her goal. That's not what she wanted when she got married. Hey, Janetta. And hey, Aries love. And Kimmy's not Kimmy. Mel said, well, if you had known then how the marriage was going to be now, if you would known this now back then, would you have married him? And Tisha said no. And here go Mel. When I tell you all of them was getting their life and shading each other, this was a mess. This was a mess. Then Mel brought up the respectful or disrespectful cheating. And they was like, what's disrespectful cheating? And she said, well, all cheating is, disrespectful. She said, but let's just say if Martell decided to cheat and your wife never found out. Hey, not for nothing. Hey, World of GG. And hey, JMB Signatures. I think I spoke to Miss Reese, but if I didn't, hey, Miss Reese. Hey, Renee Outlaw. Some new people in here. Hey, Debbie. She said, if and Martell decided to cheat and the wife never found out, I will say that would be respectful cheating. And in a sense, I'm agreeing with her because we see whatever Marceau may have going on is some form of respectful cheating where the girl is not calling your wife, not trying to cause any type of uproar in your household. Whereas Martell's cheating is real disrespectful. He got the girl calling your wife, calling his phone like she the wife, and speaking out of pocket to his wife. So that's where the difference is. I feel like that was a thing. That was a thing. And Martell, you lost a good thing because you didn't have yours in order. I don't know if you thought that Mel was going to agree to let Slaw move in with y'all or something like that and live in the outhouse or something. I don't know. But you got beside your damn self. Hey, Casino Rules. I don't know if I spoke to you or not either. But that was the first episode. What do y'all think about the episode? Do y'all think it was like that first episode, like going back in hindsight, like it was a lot of things that was revealed that was like, dang, ooh. The next episode I want to do, maybe I should just do clips of the episodes because some of the stuff, it wasn't really popping like that. But I don't know. I think I enjoyed it better now than I did when I first started watching the series because now you know all the moving pieces. So what y'all think? Y'all think we should do it like take a couple scenes from different episodes or do different complete episodes? What y'all think about that? Let me know in the comments. Let me go down a little bit. Let me go down. I'm gonna have to skip some of y'all. Hey, Greta. Hey, PSR. From the Beeee-Ginnn. Okay. He waited till Jalen was grown. Pretty brown eyes. Because he didn't want to raise him. And then low key, like I said about Martell and Lil Tank, how there's like men be jealous of little boys. Like if their mom was not there in the capacity that their son's mom might be for them, they get jealous of those boys. With the way that Kimmy was with Jalen, I could see Maurice being jealous of him. Huh. Good observation. Good observation. Yeah, it could have been a test too. It could have been a lot of reasons. They just, it's something with them. It's something with them. And hey, Melody, Mike. 1 second. Y'all talk in the chat. Okay, I got you, Melanie MC. Yeah, so what do y'all think? Hey, Cynthia. Let me drop the link. There's some rules before y'all come up. I might just do 1 or 2 people at a time. Say what you gotta say, and then gonna drop down, and then I'll let somebody else up. 3 minutes max, okay? I told y'all I gotta get up out of here. Hey, D Brown. Ooh, I'd be so far behind. I wish you could have a mod that could click on the comments for you and show them on the thing. Because when you be involved, you be involved, right? Okay. Okay, a little over an hour. We ain't gonna give it too long. Okay. Link up there, link up there, link up there. Another thing, did y'all see that Ann posted on her wall? Those candles of destinies. You made it?
I made it look like my gut working. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. You are so happy you done made it up here.
Okay.
Phone free.
Okay,
Hey,
and
love,
I can
love,
hear.
love, Keith. Huh?
Hello, my Kay. Miss talking to
Hello
you.
there,
Hello,
pretty one.
everybody in the chat, all my faves in the chat.
Hey, Mary.
Okay, since you just brought up my point about him waiting till Jalen was grown, I'll give you my personal business. I have a son that's Jalen as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that's kind of, and me and Kimmy are not the same age. She's about 5 years older than me, put it that way. So dating when you have a teenage son is kind of difficult, especially when you dealing with insecure men. And I'm the type of mom, like, I know some of y'all follow me on social media. You see I'm very involved with my son, and you know, I make sure he's straight. He has a car. He's good. So I know Kimmy made sure that that boy had everything he needed. And for those narcissist Scott guys, they're not used to a woman looking out for their boys because their mom didn't look out.
Mhm.
So rolling it back to me and Kimmy speaking in the same way, when you're dating guys, you don't know if guys dating you for, in my son's case, he's somewhat of an NFL prospect. I don't know if they're trying to date me to get to him or get a 2 for 1 because I don't look too bad. I ain't too shabby now.
You
So
find
with that being said, you know, but I also had to deal with
that?
dudes that used to tell me it don't take all that. You don't got to go to his practice. You don't got to do all of this, and you don't got to do all of that. Where his daddy at? Okay, well, obviously, if his daddy was around, he's in another state, then he would have been there. But it's not like I'm asking you for $1. So how dare you question me as to what to do about my child? You see how Maurice never let Kimmy give her input on his son.
Yeah,
To this
yeah.
day, he don't. And
Keep
that's
it,
kind
yeah,
of how it was, and that's what made me come to the conclusion that although he was probably thoughting and bopping, he waited till that boy was grown and gone to college so he can kind of do what he wanted to do without that baby clocking him.
yeah,
'Cause you could see to this day Jalen don't like him.
yeah.
He don't
Very
well, he don't
clear.
respect them for sure. He tolerates him on the strength of his mom. And just like Jalen said when he told Kimmy, "Oh well, I'm gonna bring Kyle and her husband," he's like, "For what?" And he was like, "Mom, why are you going for that?" So, long story short, and I know I got 3 minutes. I'm just happy my junk working. But anyway, he just basically, Kimmy was a mark, and I hate to say it like that, but Kimmy had the credit. Kimmy had the looks. She's somebody that she's tolerable, so he could, and she was gullible enough because she pursued him to a certain extent, so he could still respectfully cheat and do what he wanted to do, and have her to sign her name on the dotted line for all his endeavors.
Yeah.
And that's just my alleged opinion, but I believe I'm telling the truth on that.
I believe it, and I see exactly what you're saying about that because um it's something with them, and even like with the vaping situation, like Kimmy, like, why didn't you tell me about this? Why I'm hearing this from the street? And he said, because I told Monster I wouldn't tell you. Why would you
Well,
tell
see,
her that? Kimmy is a registered nurse. So let's say since you always gone and Kimmy take care of him while he there the majority of the time, what if he would have been vaping and something went wrong? And Kimmy would have had to come to his aid or something like that. If she had known that he had been vaping, she would have been maybe able to retreat or, treat that real quick and know an idea of what she can do. He might have overdosed or something like that. But if she didn't know that, it could be a wide variety of different things that could be going on while he might be passed out or something like that. And I don't care if you did tell him that. You can tell him that all day. That's still me. You tell me. I just won't tell him that I know this.
but see, Tay, look at it this way. Narcissist men, when they have children, it's a competition. So he would, if Jalen is good, he's probably made good grades. He looks nice. He's doing good. She's doing everything for him. He's probably like the perfect son. So when her son is doing this and doing that, Maurice couldn't tell her about him vaping because that would tarnish Monster's image. And
And
they was in
also,
that's why he didn't tell her that.
and how much he was on her head about this and about that. All that
Right.
stuff that he was on her head about, I want him to be an entrepreneur and all this stuff. And your son, the whole time, your son around here vaping.
Right. Your son vaping and he's disrespectful. He probably was around there not listening to Kimmy because I'm sure at this time, remember, Kaiwa and Kimmy was beefing for no reason. Well, Kaiwa
Mm-hmm.
didn't like Kimmy, put it that way. And I believe that it was somewhat Tisha going back and forth, telling the same way she ran back and forth between Mel and Kimmy. Tisha ran back and forth with Kaiwa as well.
Yes.
So It's like when you date guys like that, it's always a competition. Because really you got to look at it like this. When a guy dates you like that, you're their mirror image. You know how they say Mel and Martell act the same way? Because it's almost like they're the same type of a person, even though Mel is not like him. But Mel is ambitious. She's smart. She makes the decisions like a man. Mel is identified to a certain extent. So when you date a narcissistic dude, he's attracted to you because all of the attributes that you possess. He thinks that's what he wants. That's what he's lacking. What he sees in you. So they're going to be in competition with you while dating you, and then your kids are a representation of you. So it's everything is a competition. I mean, I could say my son got a scholarship to a school. Oh, I remember when, my daughter got her basketball scholarship. It's like it was always, you got to one up me if I'm telling you something about my child. So I can only imagine when Jalen was a Q, you know, he don't look like he's in no org. If I think he was an org, it probably would be a Sigma or something like that, because he always wears the blue. But he never said what org he's in, if he's in one. I don't even think he went to school, to be honest with you. Maurice, that is. So everything her son was accomplishing, he was jealous of it because he didn't accomplish those things in life himself. And then she had all the money and the brains, and she was a nurse. You see how quick he diminished her down to his level.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's just something to think about.
Yeah, that's true. Hey,
Because I
Gigi.
put up with that.
Hey, I'm a new subscriber. I'm glad I found your page.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
I
you,
really
Brown
want
Eyes,
to.
for joining on.
All right, so I want to piggyback on what she was saying because I am divorced because my
Okay.
husband was jealous of my kids. I
Mm.
have two boys and one girl. He would be so jealous of the relationship that I had with my kids till it just it put a wedge between us. I'm the kind of parent that believe just because you're 18 doesn't mean you're grown.
Right.
I feel like as a parent, it's my job to make sure that you're okay regardless of your age. He even went to the extent to say, "Oh, you act like he your husband." No, because I have a
You act
relationship.
like
Right, you need to act like it. And also another thing, I'm in a group on Facebook that's Love and Marriage Huntsville, and I made
Ooh.
a comment about Marceau cheating. Why he come for me?
Yeah, he did that to me too in there. I'm telling you, Marceau and Maurice now. Let me tell you something, Gigi. Before you finish your thought, I'm sorry, I'm going to cut you off though.
That's okay. That's okay.
Maurice and Marceau, all of them, Maurice, Marceau, Tisha, Wanda, all of them crave like this attention that they're getting is like the end all be all for them. They
Right.
never got this type of attention because Maurice and them come from a family of 8. Wanda come from a family of 9 kids. Tisha, Wanda wasn't there for her when she was growing up. So this is the most attention that she showed Tisha in her life. So all of them, if this show come to some type of end,
They're gonna all be divorced.
it's gonna be some mess. You hear me? It's
Yep.
gonna get dangerous because they are addicted now to this attention. Marceau acts like a batch with the attention. He acts like a real life lady. While he always telling Tisha to stay out of comments, but he's always in the comments. It's just he's jealous. He don't want Tisha to get no attention.
But
That's
here's
why he
my
always
thing.
doing that stuff.
But here's my thing. If you're gonna be in that group, why you want to try to challenge and go back and forth with people? If you're gonna be in there and watch and shut your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
For real. Like you should not be going back and forth with people that watch the show and it's giving you ratings. We have a right to our own opinion.
Yeah.
If we see you slipping, we got a right. That's what the group is for, to express how we feel. And so why are you gonna get mad because I made a comment about you cheating with somebody in Texas? Oh girl, he tried to come for me, but I read his rights. I'm sorry for cussing. I cussed him out. I cussed him out good fashion. I
He
think
tried. Go ahead.
no, I think Kimmy, not Kimmy. I think Tisha needs a backbone because she don't have one. I think Kimmy is too mature for Maurice. I think that she is too much woman for him.
Yeah.
And I think the previous person that was on here said she didn't think he went to school. I don't know if she was talking about Maurice or Marceau, but Maurice had to go to school because he's a lawyer.
He went to school because I think he came down there first. I mean, not first. Wait a minute. Because I thought Mark came down there first because he was married to Kimmy's friend. And when Maurice came down there, I think Maurice went to school too or something like that. But I think they all went to A&M. Because who said that Maurice was it Kiki?
I don't
Because
know.
Maurice and Marceau is older than them.
Right. But he did go to school regardless of his age. He did go to school. He had to go
Okay.
to school to be somebody's attorney. But I just think that as far as the kids go and Monster and whatever Kimmy's son name is, I can't think of his name.
Jalen.
Jalen. Jalen don't like him. I think he just respect him because think about when with the cancer thing. He didn't like the idea that Maurice wasn't letting him go to chemo with his mom. He wanted to
Mm-hmm.
go. And I don't like
Mm-hmm.
how they just threw him in black and expected him to know everything, and he had never done that before.
And he's still there. But let that had been somebody else, they would have been trying to, you need to
Fine.
get this kind of money for them. You need to get this type of money for doing this job and all that type of stuff. It's okay because they using Kimmy, so they want to use her son too.
Yep, I do. But I like Kimmy. I like her maturity. I like how she handled things. I like her comebacks. I like all of that. She's a class act, but I think she's too much for them. They not on her level because she don't handle things like they do. And I love Mel, and I hate that they don't like her, but she gonna give them a run for her money. Her being a Scorpio, she do not give a damn about what they think.
Yeah. I'm glad she's through with them. I'm glad she over it.
And Destiny
And
with her stinky attitude, I can't stand
ooh,
her.
you see how she just got busted out? Let me show this. Let me show this. Let me find the right screen, sure. Let's
I saw she
see.
did an interview. I can't think of this YouTuber name. She did an interview with him. She was so nasty to him. Then after the interview, she came back and said, I felt like I was being interrogated. But now you're running around here trying to do interviews because you need a storyline, because you pitiful. And now all of a sudden you want to do a tour of all of these interviews, but then you turn around and don't like the questions they asking you. But that's the whole thing. The show said, if you're on a reality show, why you being so private?
Yeah, they not gonna she can hang that up. She not gonna get
But you know they already filming now. They filming now.
let me see.
She
Can
did
y'all
say
see my
that.
screen?
Nope, I just see you. But I saw what she did the interview. She said that they were filming now, and the guy asked her, "Well, are you gonna be on this season?" She gonna say, "You just got to watch and see." So they already filming for the new season.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. What I don't get with her is that why are you
So
can y'all see
private.
it now?
Nope, still can't see it.
What? I I don't understand what it is. Like, why are you hiding that you're gonna be on the season? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like everybody can't wait to get to you. Destiny, quit playing. Quit playing. Like she not on. She not on. I
I
just
don't.
don't think that she is I don't think that she is on.
I don't
She's
either.
not going to be on it. I don't think she have a contract. I think that she just playing in our face. Um, she don't have a contract for Love and Marriage Huntsville for this season. I think she may be like on some type of contingent basis if needed. She
She
could
may be
come in.
a friend to the show.
I don't even think she a friend to the show. I think that if something pop off with her, they might do a scene with her or something like that. Because what's the secret? Everybody been told that they're gonna be on, the filming started, this and that. I see if Mel, Martell, Maurice, or Tisha and them was saying like, you gotta see, because we look forward to, not look forward, but we know we looking that they gonna, we're assuming they on their show, but gonna be on there. But for her to be trying to act like a teaser, for her to be on the show, she playing around. She's playing around.
Yep.
I was trying to show y'all them candles.
All right. Well, my 3 minutes is up. I'm glad to be here. You will
Thank
see
you
me
so
more.
much for joining, Gigi, and thank you so much for supporting as well and subscribing to the channel. Stay around. We be around here cracking up at people.
Okay. I can on my channel. I kind of do the same thing you do, but I do series.
Oh, you got a channel? It's called World of Gigi. Y'all subscribe to World of Gigi. So
I do movies. I do movies and series. I do some reality, but I do movies and series, and we do it like on Wednesdays.
Good.
We do Wednesdays.
That's a nice break.
And we pick shows. We pick shows that we want to watch, and then we go back and we do like 3 episodes and talk about what we think gonna happen at the end. So I do sort of the same thing.
That's good. Okay, World of Gigi, and it's just 2 G's.
Yep.
Okay. Put it in the chat. Put a link in the chat if you would like.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for joining us. Y'all, look, we got some new people up here. Whatever. Let me see if I can go to Ann channel. I don't. And we about to do the giveaway. I'm gonna think of a trivia question. It's $50. Oh, 1 second. Okay, here we go. Let me close that. Let me go to StreamYard and get this. Share 1 second. Here we go. Y'all see it? So this is her candle, $40. Y'all better get it now before it goes off the market like Madonna and her real estate. Whoever put that there is a mess. Okay, and then this is the one, $4.90. Same candle without the Madonna logo on it. Destiny ought to be ashamed of herself. And that's one thing too that I was thinking that was strange when she was saying, yeah, I'm working with a black chemist. I'm working with a chemist. Why are you working with a chemist for a candle? And why the chemist gotta be black for the candle? Because guess who works with a black chemist? A male. Child, I don't know. Destiny, don't nobody want to buy them those candles. And since you think that they're talking about you an actor and people want to ask about this and ask about that, but they need to know that you're an actress and all this type of stuff, why don't you act like a nice person? So people might want to buy something from your ass. You ever thought about that? How you an actress and you can't even compose yourself to fake pretend to be a good person or to be a nice person? I don't get it, y'all. So Walmart gonna sue her, taking their label off and put our little resale on there for 10 times the amount. I wonder how much is the shipping. Exactly. And Yankee candles. Yeah, bust them all out. Okay, so it's time for the trivia question. Ooh, I just did what I said Funky Dineva be doing. He be like, y'all, I'm on that. Y'all, I'm not on that. Right, that sucker better burn for 40 days and 50 nights while Aunt Ann praying. Y'all, I still can't get over Aunt Ann and them teeth. About Wanda's teeth. What she say? She even stole the teeth that was in her mouth. Y'all, give it to our Aunt Ann. Aunt Ann is a fool. Oh my God. And I watched that video with Mel Brother. When he did it so quick and smooth, and then go sit there and talk in a serious manner with that stuff on his nose. Did y'all like this video? Okay. It's looking like the lights looking good. All right, I am about. Let me think of the question. That one hard. Wait a minute. This is about the first episode, first season. Okay. When Melody and Martell left out the house and they were talking about, he showed her those lots and she recommended the comeback group. Her truck was already like half out of the garage. What other kind of car was in the garage? What kind of car and what color was in the garage? First person get $50 cash out. Don't answer if you don't have cash app. I'm only sending it through cash app. Pretty brown eyes. I said I know you in line. A white BMW. We never seen him drive that though. We only seen him in that was either a Suburban or a Yukon XL because it was the long one. I think it was a Suburban, wasn't it? I don't think we ever seen him drive that BMW. Look at y'all. Y'all so nosy. No, it wasn't that. I don't think he had the Tahoe. I think it was a Suburban. Either a Suburban or a Yukon XL, the long one. Yeah, that white BMW. Pretty brown eyes, drop your cash out. Now you don't have to drop it in here. Put it inbox me, DM me. And thanks to Aunt Ann for the giveaway, guys. Giveaway sponsored by Aunt Ann. Oh, y'all, Aunt Ann got merch. Aunt Ann got merch. I'm about to go to her Instagram really quick. And then we're about to get off of here because I think Brown Eyes is live. Let me see here. Where's my oh. I think she sold out though. But you know, she don't restock and then She gonna restock. Ain't fine right here. Couldn't tell her nothing. Okay. These her catch phrases. I can't make this. That's her favorite one right there. What's she got another one. Oh, that's all. I think that's on the cup. God don't play about her. Look at her Ed. Can't tell her nothing. Fine. Out here. Body yada 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 yada. I think she had a cup too that said, God don't play about me. And she almost at 9K too. So y'all go ahead, subscribe to Aunt Ann channel, my brown skin girl, World of Gigi that just was on the channel. Drop the mic. Make sure y'all get on Drop the Mic. Hey girl, hey. Who else we got? The Silva. Y'all know the crew. Y'all know the crew. Crew. All right. That's all I got for y'all today. I'll see y'all later. So y'all know I'm not trying to double that money at the casino. Oh, wait a minute. I ain't got the cash up yet. Okay. let me send it to her so she can confirm in the chat, y'all. So y'all know. Y'all tater tots are real messy. Y'all know that. All right, I sent it. Pretty brown eyes, please confirm in the chat. Confirm in the chat. Queen Sheba, Diana Rose. I love them. We got a nice little crew going on here, y'all. Hey, Soul Star. Hey, Mary Wilson. I think I spoke to Debbie. Hey, Debbie. They gonna jump on Pretty Brown Eyes. All right, she got money. All right, y'all. That's it. That's all I got. I will see y'all later next time. I might maybe I might go live tomorrow too, but I'm working this weekend. So if it's not a live, it's gonna be a little something, a little something. We'll see. But yeah, your girl working this weekend, so you know I'm tired. Okay. I'm about to be tired. 8 to 4:30. All right. Bye, guys. Like the video and subscribe. Bye.